and drill sergeant. The two of you forward arch to the principal's office, okay? You have just mustered up the courage to ask Faith Morgan, voted hottest bot of the century by fellow classmates, out on a date. She looks you up and down, rolls her eyes, and says, "Be real." I want to try this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, your guts may be turning, but outside you stay cool, calm, and collected. You're confident, but rejection is hard to take at your age, no matter how well adjusted you are, okay? Yeah, it truly is. You'll probably meet someone who can appreciate these things in you. When you do, Faith becomes interested in you and tries to steal you away. Now is your chance. Remember, hottest spot of the century. You can resist her. Have a girlfriend. Good choice. This girl is only interested in guys she can have. Okay. And Cindy have spent the evening watching television upstairs in your room. Quiet night, snuggle, blah blah, disturb birds. Okay, I overslept in her bed. You open her eyes and realize you've fallen asleep for 6 hours. It's 4:37 a.m. Cindy's father would have a fit in the if he ever caught you bringing his daughter home this late. What will you do? Sneak Cindy into her house, face the music. I will try to sneak her in. Cindy's father is asleep on the couch directly facing the door. He has obviously been waiting for the two of you to arrive. You notice while he's snoring the massive size of his mouth. He's wearing paisley pajama bottoms and a large belly is heaving up and down as he breathes. You and Cindy are frozen in panic, but she has to make a move soon. She tries to tiptoe past him. She has only 3 feet to go until she reaches the stairs. Snort, snort. He rolls over on the couch and sinks deeper into dreamland. The next day, Cindy claims to have been late, but not that late. Her father fell asleep at 12:30, so he has no way of checking her story. Okay. Gee, this chapter is kinda long. This chapter is kinda long, and nothing really important happens, I guess. I mean, this is kinda nice what I'm going through right now. I mean, a typical phase for grown-ups, maybe. Oh, let me drink something quick. A couple of friends have convinced someone to purchase a bottle of very cheap wine. They're excited about the idea of getting drunk. Oh, not again. Come on. Yeah, just one bottle of wine. Okay, this is one 12 ounce, 12 ounce. Yes, klar, sure. This is one 12 ounce bottle of wine to be distributed to 15 boys. You take a few sips. What do you feel? Drunk. Okay. With the amount of wine you have just had, you can only act drunk, which is precisely what a lot of adolescents do in situations like this. It becomes a contest for who can act the most drunk. Oh, stay back. Joey uses it as an excuse to snap the back of Mary Jane's bra. Billy rides his bicycle into a tree and everyone gets hysterical over it. George puts down his pants and moons a bus full of senior citizens on their way up to a bingo tournament. The next day, everyone acts like they are so hungover. Okay. Oh, he acted drunk and drove his bicycle into a tree. Just to be cool, or what? Oh, how old am I? Oh, I gained some calmness. Nice. But my money is decreasing somehow. Why? Do they only pay me once? Or Seung Lee is a new Chinese student who can barely speak English. He appears awkward, is not aware of modern styles of dress, and is a bit clumsy. Everyone in school has begun to make fun of him. Okay, I will try to approach him. Why not? You approach him and with tremendous difficulty try to make conversation. He seems very shy and self-conscious about his communication difficulties. Your friends think you're stupid for wasting your time with him. It seems hopeless that the two of you will ever be able to understand one another. You can. Keep trying. Months pass and Seung begins to learn English very quickly. Just think how long it would take you to learn Chinese if it were the other way around. Okay. As soon as he is able to express himself, he tells you that he appreciates your sympathy and friendship. You have made a lifelong friend. I told you this would pay off. Mr. Horace, a social studies teacher in your school, has a funny habit of twitching one eye when he speaks. You're always sure to get a laugh out of your friends whenever you imitate this twitch from them. One day in class, Mr. Horace is interrupted by someone wishing to give him a message. As he walks over to the door, a friend starts asking you, "Do Horace, will you?" Imitate it. 4 or 5 people around you laugh. Mr. Horace has seen what you've done, but is not the type to say anything about that. He's used to that ridicule and has been getting teased for ages. He goes back by teaching you, apparently unaffected by what he saw. Later that night, he has trouble sleeping as he wonders why he was so unlucky as to be cursed with this habit. Oh, oh no, we didn't mean it that way, Mr. Teacher. I forgot your fucking name. Mr. Horace. Oh, I really didn't mean it that way. I want to apologize, but I can't do that. I'm sorry. You are on the school bus on a class field trip getting cozy with your newest girlfriend. Okay. Amorous but discreet. How romantic. Your girlfriend is very impressed. You're a sensitive person. Social sphere and several positive emotional indicators rise. Oh, this is so wonderful. Oh, and I gained some money finally. Okay. I'm getting out of options actually. Your friends ask you if you would like to be in a rock group. Sure, excited, start planning. The first task is to come up with a suitable name for such a group. There are several suggestions. I want to input my own name, please. I want to really input my own name, please. Choose the one you like best. Oh. The Tormented, the Cabbage Hats, Larry and the Mumblers. The Tormented. That sounds like a fitting name for a talent of your caliber. Now I must choose a position in the band. I personally play the bass guitar, and having this opportunity, feel free to check out the channel of Forbidden Flowers DE, which I play in. Okay, I'm a bass player. Fine, Maestro, do you want to be... No, just a band member. Band leader? Let's be the band leader. You certainly have the intelligence needed for this kind of responsibility. Under your leadership, the band makes terrific progress in the coming months. You win $300 in the Battle of the Bands contest, okay? Not bad. Livingston, a foreign friend from Jamaica, asked you over to his house for dinner. Your first course is an interesting looking kind of soup. You take a sip and find it delicious. You inquire, what kind of soup is this? Livingston's mother replies with a proud smile on her face, turtle soup. Oh, I guess I would respect that. Your willingness to experience new things is remarkable. Besides, those pieces of meat taste just like chicken. Or they say human tastes like chicken. Oh well. Your adventurousness delights Livingston's mom, who shows you pictures of her island and tells you about its people and customs. Intellectual sphere rises. Okay, and now out of now I am out of options. I can't pick this one, so I guess I have to go on by choosing school. Blah blah blah. Teacher. My teacher's getting old. Doesn't hear very good. Oh, and I have the opportunity to cheat her. Okay, as it seems. I will. No, I will do my own work. Because you didn't cheat, you get those two questions wrong and your grade is lower. The people who did cheat think you were foolish. Okay. Mr. Harvey is a school guidance counselor who is kind and helpful to all of the students. After 30 years of faithful service to the school, he's leaving. Your teacher requests a donation for a present. Will you contribute? Yep. Why not? How generous? Any amount will be fine. How much will you donate? $1. Much appreciated. Okay. You and Cindy have just had a nice romantic date. You have treated her well all evening. Movies, a bit to eat, the works. Now you are feeling very romantic, but for some strange reason, Cindy only wants to engage in idle chit-chat. Every time you try to kiss her, she turns her face away and says, "Let's just talk. How do you feel?" Well, I feel like chatting as well. Fine. Cindy says, "Then please stop chit-chatting with your hand on my leg." Okay, stupid. Your biology teacher is breezing through the miracles inner workings of the common cockroach, Blabberus cranifer. It is enough to make you lose your lunch. You can't understand a word he's saying, but everyone else seems to be nodding and following along. What will you do? I will nod and follow along. No, I will stop him. Your teacher is impressed by the fact that you thought enough of the subject matter to ask him to explain it so that you fully understand it. His explanation makes it almost barely understandable, but at least that's enough to get you through the next quiz. He even gives you a few life souvenirs to take home and study on your own. What do you do with the souvenirs? Eat them. Or take them home and study them by taking out their guts. Brown nose. Okay. Okay, forgive me. Okay, my stats don't actually look so bad. Oh, and I have plenty of money by now. Even though your mother knows that you're currently dating someone, she candidly asks if you had ever considered dating her friend's daughter, Gina. What do you think of this suggestion? Yeah, tell her you appreciate that she's looking out for you, but no thanks. A very sensitive response. Are you always like this? No. You get extra trustworthy points for being honest. There's hope for you yet. Okay. I mean, what the fuck? It's a kind of a shame that I now run out of opportunity here on the main tree, so to speak, you know. But now I have to choose things like this, like those one. And I really hope it is not concerning the adolescence phase until I'm 21 or something like that. Okay, let's go on.